but we are off to go and get the old cube. The cube. She's in the back. She's there, ready to go home. Well, we're back home. I happen to have a helmet from riding an electric unicycle, which is good. Gloves from riding an electric unicycle and motorbike. I haven't got footwear. I haven't got the trousers. I have got some armour from riding an electric unicycle, so that's good as well. D30 in it. Should be alright. So I got some of the kit, got the cameras and stuff. I'm just going to get the bike out. It has been sunny for about 3 weeks. Lovely 4 weeks apparently, I've been told. Today's the day when the rain comes. I'm going out anyway because I can't be bothered not to go out. So she's on 78% charge. Like the other day. Okay. Okay. Lovely. First time I sat on it. I haven't actually sat on this at all. About a small accident. I know what I'm doing. You know, you might be watching this thinking he doesn't know what he's doing, but it's not the case. It just looks like it. Turn that on. I'm on tour mode at the moment. Why is that turned off? Shooting stopped. Writing speed slow. Weird. Have a look at it in a minute. Right, okay. Oh, I'm knackered now. Oh, tired out. So I press this lever, it goes down, and I press that. See? It's drop of seat. Right, okay. So I'm going to go out, see how I get on with it, just do the first ride, try and get used to it. We'll probably go out later. I'll do more of an overview of it. But I don't really know much about it. It's just that I know it's a good e-bike rather than a cheap ass one that's going to break straight away. So I bought it on some good advice, hopefully, from that shop. I didn't have to shop there. Could have gone anywhere else to buy one, but I thought the advice was pretty spot on. So yeah. So I'm going to go out on this and see how I get on.
Look at these lovely clean wheels. Never to be seen clean again, and they've got little bumps on. Look how clean it is under there. Look at that, it's clean and nice.
Shall I peel this screen off? Ready? Ready? Gone. Oh.
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 I don't think that was meant to happen. Was it?
That's meant to happen there.
Oh,
got it.
See.
Lovely.
Look at that shiny chain. When he gets back, he'll have mud splats all up his bum.
See you later, bro. Yeah, I've got no mud guards. So any suggestions for mud guards, put them in the comments below. I don't think we've got any holes in here. Apparently any holes in the front, I haven't got them. So I need some sort of Velcro thing. I'll catch you guys later.
See you later.
So I do a bit of I got the skills that pay the bills. Bit of too high again. I'll see you later.
Toodle pip. Who says that?
I went 3 miles an hour then. Said so on the street. See you later. Woo! 33 miles an hour! 33, 44! Oh boy! Woo! Okay. I'm going to turn right here. Oh, it's wet. Should we head right into some real tough stuff? I reckon we should head into some real tough stuff. Oh, it's lovely. Know these roots. Oh, this is nice. Nice little bike, this. Now, one thing he said in the shop is not to have too much pressure on the old chain if you're changing gear, because it can kick in the motor and cause all sorts of wear that you don't really want. Tiring. So I got it on tour. Oh. Well, that was a lot easier than it would have been without this assistance. That's for sure. Still out of breath there. And it is filthy already. Straight into the old filth. Let's try this, shall we? Over this log. Oh, did I case it? Not quite. Oh, I cased it slightly. Oh, some mud. Oh, no problem, boys. No problems. Oh, no problem at all. This is no issue for this thing. This is awesome. This is awesome. If you're coming into this for the first time, man oh man, this is really quite helpful, this bike. Right, what should we do? Let's go up some a bit more of an awkward trail, shall we? Let's not just go on the cycle trail, which is all smooth like this path here. Let's go up something a bit more off-piste. Oh, this is lush. This is genuinely, I mean, this is my own money forked out on this bike. I got no reason at all to sing its praises. And as someone who's coming in from completely not a cyclist at all, haven't ridden a push bike for a long time. Used to cycle to school 20 years ago. This is the boy. This is actually making it enjoyable. And the seat's not too bad either, to be fair. I mean, he said it's going to open up a whole new world. I've got ache in this, which is weird because I ride a trials bike, a motor trials bike. Weird. It's probably because I've got my finger over the brake lever, like I'm taught to do. So I'm losing breath. So it's not completely lazy. That being said, massively easy. I would not contemplate coming up here without this, because I just don't enjoy it. I want to do something I enjoy. And I know this is very, very, very early stages, and my ass is only marginally hurting at this point. Give it another 10 minutes. But it's lovely. Woo! We're at the top of that climb now. Easy as can be. Oh, wow. Okay, I know it's a bit more of a challenging trail down this way. So I do all these on the electric unicycle, which I wouldn't, of course, be out of breath like this. So I say I've got another 21 miles of range left. There is no regeneration on this at all. It is what it is. You're not getting anything back by going downhill. Switching it off and pedaling gives you nothing back. It's a bit of a shame. It's sticking to these paths that are really nice. No slip, nothing. Bearing in mind, your benchmark is someone that doesn't know what they're talking about. Check out my other videos. You got me riding a Charles bike, so I have a degree of understanding of grip, power delivery, braking, more stuff like that. But by no means whatsoever am I a cyclist. Until now, that is. Oh. So I'm off the saddle at this point in time because it is really leery down here. Unrideable on a lot of bikes down here. Especially the missus' bike, which is a road bike. Well, I say road bike, it's a bobbin. Go and look them up if you don't know what they are. Very cute. Not my style. But I bought her as a present a few years ago. She loves it. It's purple. That's all that matters. A couple of years ago, I took the only mountain bike I've got out. GT Pantera, I think it is, something like that. And man, oh man, I went down the road. It hurt my arse so much. The gears kept slipping. I know it's an older bike, but I gave up, came back, hated it, put it in the garage, haven't touched one since. This, 15 minutes in, is a different story. And I am riding across some rough and muddy stuff. Hopefully you can see it. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing on any level, do I? So this is all slippy, muddy stuff. Electric unicycle along here is a nightmare. Obviously you're on one wheel. For all the cyclists that say we cheat going on an electric unicycle, you wheelie everywhere. That's what I say to you. But this is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Of course you've got suspension, which you haven't got on an electric unicycle. They've just started bringing out suspension on them actually. Not yet released as the time of filming. It's cutting into some cardio, which is nice, but not overloading you. So if you're a bit of a fatty like me, you're not going to get a shock of your life. It's just gentle, real gentle. Tell you what I do, this bumping up and down has made me realise I need a wee. Okay, over some roots, she grips. So I mean, like slipping on roots and stuff, I'm very au fait with that because that's what trials riding is all about. So all that sort of stuff, I have got that baseline knowledge. Traction, suspension, I have got that. So I'm not a complete numpty, just mostly a numpty. So this is a breeze, this fire trail, man oh man, nothing on it. Nothing to worry about there with that. You want to see something cool? So it's called the Sculpture Trail, so it's got loads of some roots. Woo! It's got some loads of sculptures. This isn't rock, this is just fiberglass probably. Something like that. So the motor, it's not exactly that loud. I've seen a lot of talk about it's real whiny, loud. This is the latest generation of the Bosch motor. Don't tell me which one, because I should know that sort of stuff. Here we have another one. Woo! Hope you can see that. It's attached to my chest, this camera. So, what's the possibility of wheeling this? Oh man. Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's just drop it down another gear. Let's try again, shall we? Oh, he's up. Let's try again. Come on, kick in. Woo! I really need something. So I'm changing down gears on when I'm taking the pressure off. But I'm changing gear when I take the pressure off. I want to extend the life of the components, really. So what modes we got then? So I'm on eMTB now. If I push against this, does it kick in? It's giving me 17 miles of range on eMTB. So I've been told is a cracking mode. Let's see what happens on turbo. Anything? Or is it because I'm going too fast? Might be up too high a gear. Let's have a look. Can't really feel much difference. Yeah. Whatever. Can't really tell. Oh well, we'll get into that at some other point. It's hardly ripped my arms off. I'm missing something there. That is for certain. Oh, there's another Another sculpture down here. Just clicking the modes here, plus a negative to get through them. So I put it back now. I've put it from Tor onto eMTB. Apparently it's a mixture of both. Because I mean, who reads the manual? I did listen to him in the shop. Cool, look at that. I'm out and about. Nice thing is, when it's raining, because you're perspiring slightly, your body's warmed up, you stay nice and warm even though you're soaking wet. Trip distance, I've been 3.7 miles so far. I've been out for 19 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, it is a pleasure to ride, I have to say. And I've got nothing to compare this against at all. Nothing for you to say, this is much better than so-and-so, or nope, you're just getting a noob paying outside his price bracket, really, by quite a margin, purely because I don't want to get a crap one and, you know, be stuck with it. 12 months time, I really wish I'd spent that extra money. And from what the chap was saying, that's what would have happened. And I don't think he was having me on. Very genuine. I mean, my gut feeling was I don't really fancy the cheaper model. High bike something. Some high bike thing. It's £2,000. £2,300. Entry level. Oh, over that rock. Look at that. It was like an entry level thing. Where should I go? I can go anywhere. I'm on an e-bike. It's an entry level thing. I didn't want to come in that low for that money. I mean, £1,000, yeah, but 2,300 versus 3,700, and I got a bit of a cash back kickback. Only it's sub £200, put it that way. So this cost me what, round about £3.5. So for an extra 1,500 quid, no, not extra 1,500 quid, is it? An extra, what is that, man, 1,300 quid. I've got a much better bike, I'm led to believe. Better spec components on it, everything really. What am I doing, boys? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like The Rock said, it doesn't matter. I don't think he finished it off with because I'm on an e-bike, but I am on an e-bike. So I'm going to wind up through here a little bit. I think I know where I am now. Yeah, believe it or not, you can actually ride these trails if you can ride well enough on an electric unicycle. True story. Okay, so this is a bit windy down here. This is difficult on an electric unicycle because you've got some nasty rocks sticking out. And this is super steep. Woo! This is nice. And there's a sudden sharp stop down here. Which on? Ow! That's why you need shin guards. I just found out why you need shin guards. I just found out. Brilliant. I just broke a branch of my shin. Get in. Poet didn't know it. Right. So this is called Beechenhurst. It's a little jump then, people. So I'm going to whip up down through. And this would usually be packed full of people, but it isn't because they can't travel. Whereas me being local, these trails are my oyster. Woo! That was tight. I like that. The handlebars there are very close for a noob. Down we go. Oh, this is lush, people. This is lush. If you're looking at one of these, get one for goodness sake. Oh, let's try something. Okay, let's change down. Let's try something a bit different. Let's try something a bit trialsy. Because why not? I mean, it's a brand new bike. Oh yeah, it's over. Oh, I didn't case it that time. I lost the power, the motor power I lost. Let's try it again. So it is learning to play with that power input from the motor, definitely. You let off for a little bit too long, and then of course the power's just dialed off. So mess around with that, you can get a little bit of lift off a step. Oh, right, onwards and upwards. Change the camera angle slightly. I have no idea whether it's better or worse, guys and gals, but I try it. Good, gate shut. Pet hate is people not shutting gates. Now there is a nice little trail because I did it on the wheel, and I've only ever done it once, a few weeks back, and it was through here. So a nice big steep downhill. Oh. Then where did I go? I went left. That's the one. Woo! It grips so nice. Suspension just eats it up. Settles you into a corner nicely. Right, a bit muddy around here, so I'm going to get soaking wet. This is lethal. You've got to go to the right. It is wet feet. It is rubbish through here. But it just flies through. And then you got a nasty exit. Okay. I am going to be... Whoa, tree roots slippy. I'm going to be... More dare. More tree roots. Man, oh man, some rocks you could pinch your tyres on. Progress report, 5 miles in. Well, I am back from a 12-mile ride, and it was an absolute joy. I had to cut the video short because I ran out of card storage, which is not surprising. So I got mud all up my back. Of course, no mud guards. Did 12 miles just, and it was an absolute pleasure to ride. Real pleasure to ride. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you're thinking of getting into mountain biking and want an e-bike, I can't fault it at the moment. Of course, I'll do many more videos of this, more review of it, how I'm getting on, if I have any issues with it, any niggles, I'll report them all back. So if you could subscribe and like this video, giving it a thumbs up would be great, and then you can be notified then every time I upload a video. But so far, so good. Thoroughly enjoyed riding it. I just want to show this functionality. In fact, whilst I'm looking at it, that wasn't too uncomfortable either, surprisingly. Sort of very rubberized, very nice. Pressing this lever here, having that functionality is awesome. I used that a couple of times. So you just ride along, didn't have to stop riding at all. So I like that. Trip computer. I'm going to get covered in mud here showing you guys this. So very quick to boot up. All this runs fine. Clock, range, got 41% left. That was my last trip, so 11.8 miles, 56 minutes. Kind of ignore that, I was setting up the camera and stuff. So, and also I'm really, really fat. No, I'm not really fat, but I am much fatter than I should be. And there we go, max speed and average speed. What else we got? Don't think you can get your heart rate from your watch, your iPhone or your watch to sync with this, but I'll do some more investigation. If you know that, put it in the comments below. But there you go. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, really good. No issues whatsoever. Took to it like a duck to water. Yeah, and a great way of getting back in, or back in, it's probably the wrong word. I used to cycle to school to say, getting into mountain biking really, without killing yourself, because it's not my overriding concern, get it, overriding? My overriding concern to actually go and do some downhill mountain biking, it is to keep fit, keep a certain level of fitness up without making it a nightmare, which is what I found it before, as I explained. So this has suited me perfectly for this first 12 miles I've been on it. Maybe it'll change, but so far, so good. So with electric motor comes a charger, and the battery is housed under here. Literally press a button. Here you put a key in, press a button to unlock it with a key, press a button, this hole comes forward, just rip it out, and there's a little lever at the top. You just press that lever and pull the battery out. So you can charge the battery off bike if you want to. You don't need to bring it indoors, I just brought it indoors to film. whole bike, so you can just bring the battery in. That's what I'm saying. 36 volt output with 2 amps, so it's not a massively fast charger, to be fair. There we go, and that's the type of connection it is. See there? Spent some time, haven't they, engineering that to make sure that a numpty won't plug it in all wrong. Let's get it on charge. So there's no actual lights on the charger at all. It is what it is. It's just a block. Lovely. Let's just get the mud off because of the off-roading. Lovely. So you do get a bit of mudlet residue in here. Probably not a problem. But I haven't opened up that before, and there's a tiny little bit in there. So yeah, let's plug that in there like that, so. And that's then booted up. E-bike battery, 42% charged. Okay, that's giving you a readout. So that lets you know, and I know because I saw it in the shop, that if you take the battery out, that's got its own little bar, green bar that goes up and shows you how much power it's got. So you've got it, if it's plugged in to the bike, you get it read out on here. And then if it's out of it, the battery's out, you get the little bar on the battery itself. So I do hope this has actually helped you in some way. Me a couple of weeks ago was really struggling which bike to choose. I thought the cheap end was going to be a major problem, and I was completely all over the place trying to work out, this is not like my full-time hobby. This is not where you spend your money, but you put your wedge. But at the same time, I didn't want something in 12 months' time. It was pretty much useless because it's all worn out. And this, so far, rides so solid. It feels so nice. And the fact it's a bit heavy, it probably helps me because I'm used to being on a motorcycle trials bike. So it helps to a degree. I did turn it off and try and ride it. And man, oh man, it's heavy. It freewheels fine, but boy, do you know it. And it isn't even actually that heavy. So it's carbon fibre frame with an aluminium sort of triangle bit at the back. But you can look up the specs anyway. I'll put a link below to the Cube website.